Hello students, today we have to see Unit 4 Lecture 3 for TY BCom students, Business Statistics Paper 3. Name of the topic is Statistical Quality Control. We will see how to draw the mean chart and range chart in quality control. Control charts when the standards are not given. The standards are unknown means mu and sigma unknown. We have taken k samples, each of size n. We find mean x bar for every sample, and to measure the variation, we find range. The formula for range is given by largest observation minus smallest observation in the sample. So sample number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to k is given to us. Sample mean we will find, that is nothing but sum divided by number of observations. So x1 bar, x2 bar, x3 bar, x4 bar up to xk bar. Then we will find sample range for every sample, that is R1, R2, R3, R4, Rk. Then we need to find x double bar, means mean of the means. So we will take the total of xi bar. So summation of xi bar we will find, and then we will find total of a range. So summation of Ri, I takes value from 1 to k. Then mu cap, estimated value of estimated mean is nothing but the x double bar, which is equal to 1 upon k summation of xi bar, and sigma cap is equal to r bar upon d2. R bar can be calculated as summation Ri upon k, where d2 is the constant depending upon n. It is given in the statistical table. So R chart consists of the following three lines: central line R bar, upper control limit D4 R bar, lower control limit D3 R bar, where R bar is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus up to Rk divided by k, that is equal to mean of the sample ranges. D3 and D4 are the statistical constants which depend upon the sample size n. The values of D3 and D4 are available in statistical table. If R chart shows all the points within upper control limit and lower control limit without any specific pattern, we conclude that the process variation is in control. Then we proceed to check process average. So the process average is checked using X bar chart. It is given by central line is equal to X double bar, which is equal to X1 bar plus X2 bar up to Xk bar divided by K, which can be considered as mean of the sample means. Then upper control limit, the formula is X double bar plus A2 R bar. Lower control limit is equal to X double bar minus A2 R bar. The values of X double bar and R bar are to be computed using the sample values. A2 is the statistical constant available for various values of n. See the example. A machine is set to deliver the packets of given weight. 10 samples of size 5 each were examined and the following results were obtained. Calculate the values for the central line and control limits for mean chart and range chart. Comment on the state of the control. So sample number 1, mean value is 43, range is 5. Sample number 2, mean is 49, range is 6. Sample 3, mean is 37, range is 5. Sample 4, mean is 44, range is 7. Sample 5, mean is 45, range is 7. Sample 6, mean is 37, range is 4. Sample 7, mean is 51, range is 8. Sample 8, mean is 46, range is 6. Sample 9, mean is 43, range is 4. Sample 10, mean is 47, range is 6. Now we are given n is equal to 5 and k is equal to 10. Given for n is equal to 5, value of A2 is 0.58, D3 value is 0 and D4 is 2.11. Now, now first of all, we'll find R chart. For drawing R chart, we need to find R bar. So first of all, we'll take the total of range column 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6. Total becomes 58. So central line is equal to R bar, which is nothing but summation Ri upon K. Summation Ri just now we have calculated as 58. 58 divided by 10, which is equal to 5.8. So upper control limit is equal to D4 R bar. Value of D4 is given as 2.11. So 2.11 into 5.8, the answer is 12.238. Lower control limit is D3 R bar. So we can say 0 into 5.8, which is equal to 0. Now we will draw R chart. So on x-axis, we have to consider the sample numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And on y-axis, we have to consider the lower control limit, central line and upper control limit. So upper control limit is 12.23. So based on these values, we will decide the scale on y-axis. So we will consider 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Lower control limit is 0, so it is nothing but x-axis. Central line is 5.8, so we will draw a dark line at 5.8 and upper control limit is 12.238. So we have to consider dotted line on this 12.238, which is nothing but upper control limit. Now see the first value of range 5, 6, 5, 7. So first sample 5, second sample 6, third sample 5, fourth sample 7. This way we will draw then 7, 4, 8, 6. Fifth sample 7, 6 sample 4, 7 sample 8, 8 sample 6. Then 9th sample 4 and 6, 10 sample 6. So 9 sample 4 and 10 sample 6. So we'll plot these points. So since none of the sample ranges lies beyond the control limits of R chart, the process variability is in control. See, we can see that all the points lie below upper control limit and they are scattered. So process average is in control. So we will go for X bar chart. To draw X bar chart, we have to consider central line as X double bar, which is equal to summation of Xi bar divided by K. So Xi bar, mean of the means we have to find. So 43 plus 49 plus 37 plus 44 plus 45 plus 37 plus 51 plus 46 plus 43 plus 47. So Xi bar summation becomes 442. So 442 divided by 10, which is equal to 44.2. So upper control limit is nothing but X double bar plus A2 R bar. A2 value is given as 0.58. So upper control limit is equal to 44.2 plus 0.58 into 5.8. So 44.2 plus 3.364. So upper control limit is 47.564. Lower control limit formula is X double bar minus A2 R bar. So X double bar value we have calculated as 44.2 minus A2 value is given as 0.58 and R bar we have calculated as 5.8. So 44.2 minus 3.364. So lower control limit is 40.836. Now we will draw the control chart. So on x-axis we have to consider sample numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Actually we should have started from 30. I have taken from 10, 20, but instead of taking 10, 20, we can start directly from 30 because our lower control limit is 40 point something and upper control limit is 47 point something. So instead of taking 10, 20, 30, we can start directly with 30, 32, 34, 36 this way. Okay, so that we can get the points on the graph paper. So we will draw all the points. First sample, the mean value is 43, 49, 37, 44. So 43, 49, so this is our chart. See, 43, 49, 49 is going up. 43, 49, 37, 44. 49 is going up, 37 is coming down, and 47. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these 4 points, one is going above upper control limit, other is going below lower control limit. Then next 4 values are 44, 45, 37, 51. 44, 45, 37, 54. Again in these 4 points, one is going outside the upper control limit and one is below lower control limit. Last 2 values are 43 and 47. So 43, 47. So if you observe this control chart, since the sample means corresponding to the sample numbers 2, 3, 6 and 7 are outside the control limits, the process average is out of control. This suggests the presence of assignable causes of variation which should be traced and corrected. Since one of the control charts, that is X bar chart, shows lack of control, the process cannot be regarded as in a state of statistical control. See the next example. Construct a control chart for mean and range for the following data on the basis of fuses, samples of 5 being taken every hour. Each set of 5 has been arranged in ascending order of magnitude. Comment on whether the production seems to be under control, assuming that these are the first data. So first sample observations are 42, 65, 75, 78, 87. Second sample 42, 45, 68, 72, 90. Third sample 19, 24, 80, 81, 81. Fourth sample 36, 54, 69, 77, 84. Fifth sample 42, 51, 57, 59, 78. Sixth sample 51, 74, 75, 78, 132. Seventh sample 60, 60, 72, 95, 138. Eighth sample 18, 20, 27, 42, 60. Ninth sample 15, 30, 39, 62, 84. 10th sample 69, 109, 113, 118 and 153. 11th sample, the values are 64, 90, 93, 109, 112 and 12th sample is 61, 78, 94, 109, 136. Now calculations for mean and range, we will rewrite the data in this format. Sample observations, serial number, these are the sample numbers and these are the observations which we already have seen in the problem statement. So we will write first sample as 42, 65, 75, 78, 87. We have to take the total of these 5 observations. The total is 347 and we have to find mean. So 347 divided by 5 will give us 69.4. Next sample 42, 45. So 42 plus 45 plus 68 plus 72 plus 90. Total is 317 divided by 5 will give us 63.4. Third sample 19 plus 24 plus 80 plus 81 plus 81. Total is 285 divided by 5 will give us 57. Fourth sample 36 plus 54 plus 69 plus 77 plus 84. Total is 320 divided by 5 give us 64.0. Then fifth sample 42 plus 51 plus 57 plus 59 plus 78. Total becomes 287 divided by 5 will give us 57.4. Sixth sample 51 plus 74 plus 75 plus 78 plus 132. Total becomes 410 divided by 6. So the mean becomes 82.0. Seventh sample 60 plus 60 plus 72 plus 95 plus 138. Total is 425 divided by 5 will give us mean as 85. Eighth sample 18 plus 20 plus 27 plus 42 plus 60. Total becomes 167 divided by 5 will give us mean as 33.4. Then ninth sample 15 plus 30 plus 39 plus 62 plus 84. Total is 230 divided by 5 will give us mean as 46. 10th sample 69 plus 109 plus 113 plus 118 plus 153. The total is 562 divided by 5 will give us mean as 112.4. Then 11th sample 64 plus 90 plus 93 plus 109 plus 112. Total becomes 468 divided by 5 will give us 93.6 as mean. Last sample 61 plus 78 plus 94 plus 109 plus 136. Total becomes 478 divided by 5 will give us mean as 95.6. Now just like mean we have to find range also. We already have seen the formula for range is maximum observation minus minimum observation. So they already have mentioned that the observations are arranged in ascending order. So maximum is 87, minimum is 42. So range becomes 87 minus 42 which is 45. 90 minus 42 the range becomes 48. 81 minus 19 the range becomes 62. 84 minus 36 range is 48. 78 minus 42 range becomes 36. 132 minus 51 range becomes 81. 138 minus 60 range becomes 78. 167 minus 18 the range becomes 42. 60 minus 18 range becomes 42. 84 minus 15 the range becomes 69. 153 minus 69 range becomes 84. 112 minus 60 minus 11 112 minus 64 the range becomes 48 and 136 minus 61 the range becomes 74. Now to find range chart we need to have R bar, that is nothing but total of R column. So 45 plus 48 plus 62 plus 48 plus 36 plus 81 plus 78 plus 42 plus 69 plus 84 plus 48 plus 75. Total becomes 716. Same way we need to have x double bar. To get x double bar we need to have sum of mean column. So 69.4 plus 63.4 plus 57 plus 64 plus 77 57.4 plus 82 plus 85 plus 33.4 plus 46 plus 112.4 plus 93.6 plus 95.6. So total becomes 859.2. So first of all, we will find x double bar as summation of xi bar divided by k. So answer is 71.6. R bar value becomes summation ri upon k. So 716 divided by 12. So R bar becomes 59.7, 59.67. So for n is equal to 5, we have A2 is equal to 0.58, D3 is equal to 0 and D4 is equal to 2.11. These standards are always given in the problem statement, or we can get it from statistical table. So R chart, we will find the upper control limit formula is D4 R bar, which is equal to 2.11 into 59.67. So that becomes R bar we already have calculated as 59.67. So 125.904 is upper control limit. Lower control limit is equal to D3 R bar. Value of D3 is 0. So 0 into 59.67, the value becomes 0. So lower control limit will draw as 0. Central line we need to have 59.67. So we will take the scale 30, 60, 90, 120. Because 120 and 150 we can consider, because the upper control limit is 125 point something. So we will draw these lines and then we will plot the points. So what is the first range value? 45, 45, 48, 62. So first value is 45, 48, 62. So this way we will plot all the points on this chart. So we can see that in R chart, since all the sample points fall within control limits, this chart shows that process variability is in control. Then X bar chart, again we will find the upper control limit and lower control limit and we'll plot the points. So if you observe this from the X bar chart, clearly the process average is out of control since the points corresponding to 8th and 10th samples lie outside the control limits. So although R chart depicts control, the process cannot be regarded to be in statistical control since X bar chart shows lack of control.